Fox! Back at it again? Fox! He's a famous man!
Recently, there's been some controversy in the animated storytime community. It all happened about a month ago when a YouTuber called DaftPina uploaded a video titled "The Black One's Out, a Tracer." This video kinda acted like a miniature content cop, where most of the people who watched it went onto Fox Goodman's channel and disliked all his videos, while also either leaving hate comments or constructive comments. Now obviously, if you're a YouTuber and you notice that you're getting a lot of hate from a lot of people, you're probably gonna want to make a response video responding to the various criticisms you're receiving as a creator. Response videos can be a double-edged sword. They can be good because if a person is using false points against you to either deliberately try to bring you down or they just got the fact incorrect, you can refute their argument and supply facts and evidence that proves them wrong. Or you can react to constructive criticism. But also they can be bad because in the video the person might lie, flex their ego, constantly repeat themselves to pad out running time, reference old cringy memes that died a year ago, and in a rare chance, they might even ask the audience for $100,000 so they can prove a point. Ah yes, Fox Goodman's first response video. One of the worst videos I've seen to date. Throughout the entirety of a 16-minute long video, there was maybe only one good point against DaftPina.
And one last thing.
Fox has 2 channels up, only to increase ad revenue, which is dumb.
I forgot to mention, I make these YouTube videos for fun. That's why I play Fortnite for hours, because it's fun. I don't make any money off of YouTube because I am not even monetized.
Now with that aside, let's get right into the video.
Like Fox Goodman, he got fucked hard by my video. I didn't think my video would get that many views, but he got fucked extra hard. Whoops.
Alright, I'm just gonna skip the intro. I still honestly don't understand what it's trying to prove. I've watched it both sober and non-sober, and both times it made about exactly the same amount of sense.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back. As you can see, I look a little different right now, but I'll get more into that later in the video. The main reason why I am making this video is for the true Fox Goodman fans out there.
You hear that, guys? This video is only for the true Fox Goodman fans. If you're a Fox Goodman fan, stand up. Come on, stand up. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. Alright, man, you see your targets. Take the shot.
This channel is about positivity, where I make people laugh and put a smile on everyone's face.
Well, Fox Goodman, if every one of your videos made everybody laugh and they made everybody happy, you wouldn't be in this situation, would you?
So I'm going to talk about some things that people are dying to know. Something so big that everyone is on the edge of their seat. And it starts with the million-dollar question.
Alright, I'm gonna stop you right there, Fox Goodman. Nobody was at the edge of their seats wondering whether or not you actually traced, because DaftPina provided plenty of evidence proving that you did. And also, what is this background? The sprites on there are so low quality resolution-wise.
If you don't know what the million-dollar question is, let me tell you. Fox Goodman, do you trace? Yes. Obviously, just take a look at my videos. If you just look at any one of my videos, it's pretty obvious that I'm a big The Odd Ones Out fan, and where I get my material from. It's not a secret. I'm not hiding anything because everything is pretty obvious. And
if Fox Goodman were really completely fine with people knowing that he traced, he would have been more upfront about it. He wouldn't have gone to the extent of blocking DaftPina because he brought up the subject. I feel like, for the most part, Fox Goodman was trying to sweep the fact that he traced under the rug. But then Daft came around, made the big expose video, and Fox was forced into a corner, and he had to confess that he traced.
could I make my own videos with my own art style? Well, yeah, that's why I look different right now. But I am a clone channel, and I want to make videos like The Odd Ones Out.
He says it so proudly, like he's happy that he's this unoriginal.
So I'm pretty sure anyone who watches my videos can obviously see that I'm a clone. Do you guys know what a clone is?
Fox Goodman, we know exactly what clones are.
Because apparently some people don't. So let's see what Life Noggin has to say about all this clone stuff.
Fox, we're not talking about biological clones here. We're talking about people who deliberately try to copy off of people who are more popular than they are so they can try and benefit off their success.
But I still am a clone channel though, and that is why I trace. Because I'm a clone. And I know what some of you guys may be thinking right now. The Odd Ones Out doesn't like clones. You're such a copycat. Be more original. Or my personal favorite,
The most generic James clone out there.
and that's where you're wrong. Very, very wrong. Because James loves clones. I don't think James is mad that there is another clone of him out there. So I don't understand why so many people are mad with me. James said it himself that he's completely, totally okay with clones. If you don't believe me, take a look, because seeing is believing.
I'm not accusing everyone here, I'm just saying if you're someone who comments, you're an Odd Ones Out clone, just stop.
You're the one really wrong here, dumb cunt. He wasn't talking about people like you who try to make their content look as similar as possible to his. He was talking about the people who make animated storytime videos and unfairly get labeled as the Odd Ones Out clones. It's kind of like how if you made a commentary channel in 2016, you were instantly labeled a Leafy clone, no matter what your personality was.
I mean, how cool would it be to have a second generation The Odd Ones Out?
Not very, to be honest.
I never knew using Google Images was such a bad thing. I mean, I use Google for everything. Who doesn't use Google, right? Everyone uses Google. But I noticed that I got a lot of hateful comments on Twitter for me using images or clip art from Google. And when I see some of my favorite YouTubers using Google Images in their videos, then I want to do it too. Take a look at Young Don the Sauce God, Jaden Animations, The Game Theorist, and PewDiePie. And that's just a small handful.
Fox, the Google images you use on your YouTube channel are all obviously very drawn. So it would be easy for somebody to confuse those clip art drawings for something that you drew yourself. But all the YouTubers you're using for an example are using images that are very obviously photographs and not drawings.
And Matt Spicer.
Now I'm going to warn you before this segment starts. There are quite a few repetitive jokes and dead memes, so if you're somebody who's sensitive to that, I recommend you click off now for your own health and safety.
Now who's Matt Spicer, you might be asking? Well, he's also Fox Goodman.
Oh, this is going to be my personal favorite part about this entire video. Tracing is one thing and stolen art is another, but we already got that out of the way. But the Illuminati now? Really? Fox Goodman and Matt Spicer are the same person.
Did he just make an Illuminati joke in 2018? I'm gonna need to pour myself a little bit more to get through the rest of this video. Get with the times, old man.
So they need to take their tinfoil hats off for a few seconds, because if they are so confident that Fox Goodman and Matt Spicer are the same person, well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? So put your money where your mouth is. Why don't you put your money where your mouth is? So put your money where your mouth is.
He says it so
put
many
your
times.
money where your mouth is.
Why does he
And
say
put
it
your
so
money
many
where your mouth
times?
is.
But here's the thing. It gets worse.
I am putting out an open challenge to the biggest conspiracy theorist out there, and he knows who he is. If you're so confident, then accept my challenge. But I know you won't, because that's the kind of person you are. All bark but no bite.
I didn't need my kidneys anyway. Thanks for that, Fox.
All you gotta do is make a YouTube video responding to this video, where you accept my challenge, and that's where the real fun begins. But what do I get out of all of this? Well guys, I think I found a way on how to go to VidCon next year for free. And you all know how I really want to go to VidCon one day, but now I want to go in style. I want my plane ticket to be first class. I'm talking about a 5-star hotel and a limousine. It's going to be Subway sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the best part is, I finally get to show the odd ones out and Jane Animations my fan art. And the only way to prove that Fox Goodman and Matt Spicer are not the same person is with a double face reveal in one video. 2 for the price of 1, but in one condition. This is where GoFundMe comes into play.
Fox Goodman logic. Hey haters out there, I know you don't like me, but could you please give me $100,000? It's for a noble cause. You get the face reveal, and I get to go to VidCon without having to spend my own money. Why would you expect people who dislike you to give you their hard-earned cash? You know, I get it, alright? He apologized for that in his apology video.
I just wanted to apologize real quick about the 100K GoFundMe challenge. Looking back at it, it really was an immature thing to do.
But how dumb do you have to be to even think that would make sense? That would ever work? You don't go over to a bully and ask, hey, can I have $20? No, that's not how it works.
Just take a seat because, like I said before, you're all bark but no bite. Because again, that's the kind of person you really are.
And being a bitch.
So let's see how confident you are now and put your money where your mouth is.
So put your money where your mouth is. If you're so confident that you're not Matt Spicer, why don't you put your money where your mouth is and do the face reveal? I'm going to briefly talk about why I believe Matt Spicer and Fox Goodman are the same person. Their editing styles are very similar, they use similar transition slides and such. And Matt Spicer blocked DaftPina the same time that Fox Goodman did. Why would Matt do this? He had no past interaction with Daft, and I feel like it's too much of a coincidence for Matt Spicer to have blocked DaftPina right at the same time Fox did. Anyways though, kids, the pain continues. He made another video talking about the backlash he got from the previous one I just finished talking about. Let's dive in.
Hey guys, I just want to make a quick video because I have some really great news to share with you all. Remember in my last video where I wanted a peaceful, civil conversation with the odd ones out? Well, I guess I got my wish, guys. And James and I actually had a peaceful and civil conversation about this whole controversy thing. So I really can't say what was said in DMs because that was a private conversation between James and I. But what I can say is slow and steady change is on the way. So this slow and steady change on my slow and steady change is on the way. But like I said, it's slow and steady change because, like I said, slow and steady change, right?
Fox, please stop saying slow and steady change. We already had to deal with the put your money where your mouth is thing. You can make your point without having to say it 3,000 times.
First change I'm going to make starts with this pose because a lot of people mentioned to me how it is really similar to Tim Tom's pose.
What a coincidence. It looks like somebody caught you trying to trace again.
But anyway, I just want to say again that I am not Matt Spicer, but apparently my word isn't good enough. So this is why I don't mind doing a Discord call with Matt Spicer at any time. But the thing is, a good handful of people think I am actually lying and don't want to take my word for it. I don't mind doing a Discord call with Matt Spicer right now. So you know what? To be fair, I'm going to make the people who think I'm lying wait.
I'm trying to forgive you, Fox Goodman, but you're really making it hard for me to do that.
That Discord call will happen, just when you least expect it. Maybe it's for Christmas, maybe it's for New Year's, maybe it's for a 50,000 subscriber special.
The fact that he's bringing up the point that he may do the face reveal at 50,000 subscribers means that he really hasn't learned from his mistake of asking for $100,000. Because even though the things he's asking for are different, he's still, at the end of the day, trying to benefit positively off of people who think that he's still Matt Spicer. Also, Fox Goodman, the fact that you're deliberately trying to hold off from the face reveal doesn't help your case at all. If anything, it makes people believe that you're Matt Spicer even more, because a lot of people think that you're holding off from doing this face reveal Not because you want to get back at the haters, but because you really are Matt Spicer and you just don't want to admit it.
And one last thing, a lot of people are wondering about my face reveal now and think it's a big deal or something. I think I'm just a regular average guy called Fox Goodman. I'm not a superhero or anything who has a secret identity.
Nobody thought you were.
People already know how I look like already and know that I make YouTube videos, like my neighbors, the people in the supermarket, my barber, my friends, and
Alright, I can get your neighbors and your friends and maybe the barber a little bit, but the people at the supermarket? Anyways, we're done with that video, thankfully. At the end of the day, Fox Goodman is the first YouTuber in a while that I can remember that genuinely has pissed me off. This man's logic makes absolutely no sense. $100,000, guys, and I'll do a face reveal, huh? That's definitely worth the money. Oh, I can prove everybody wrong right now by doing that Discord call with Matt Spicer. Pfft, what do you think, I have a brain? Of course I'm not gonna do that right now, I'll hold it off. If I had to choose one word to summarize Fox Goodman, I think I'd choose daft.
Put my money where my mouth is, huh? Come at me, Fox Goodman.